Okay guys, so yesterday I went to a handful of stores. I got an awesome haul from all of them together. I went to a store called Gabriel Brothers, which is like a discount store for clothing, and they got a bunch of odds and ends and things. I also went to a Goodwill outlet and a Salvation Army. So most of this stuff is for resale on eBay, but I'm going to show you everything I got anyway, starting with what I bought at Gabriel's. I actually went over there to buy some shirts, try to find some big hoodies that would fit me. I didn't find any of that, but I'm redoing my office, and one thing I need to do is hang a 42-inch TV. So I found this. It's a wall mount for a 42-inch TV. I only spent $11 on it. The original price they had on there of $15 was already cool. Then they had a bunch of them for $12.99, and I found one in the mix with a clearance tag for 11 bucks. So I got this baby for 11 bucks, and that will help to make my office totally badass. That was from Gabriel Brothers. That was actually the last place I went. The first place I went was the Goodwill outlet. And one thing I got there, which is actually for myself to keep, is this giant Coleman Air Bed. Now this thing costs 10 bucks. They usually do everything by the pound there. It was like 89 cents a pound. I just noticed they bumped it up to $1.09 per pound. The mattress weighed like 21 pounds, but she said she'd give it to me for 10 bucks. So I took it. I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm going to try it out in my next camping video. So if you want to see if that works, come over and watch the camping video when I post that. But it's a queen size, it's a double height, it's like 18 inches. It originally comes with the air pump. I'm not sure if it's actually in there now. And honestly, I don't care if it is or not. I have a bunch of them. But I got it for 10 bucks. It's an $80 mattress, so I'm really excited to see if that thing works. You can never have too much camping stuff. And last year, one of my mattresses was popped. I had to run out and get a new one on the spot, so it's always good to have extra mattresses. A couple things I grabbed for myself just for the heck of it. One of them is this Sinbad movie. I don't know if it's good or not. I've never seen it. It's a DreamWorks movie, and DreamWorks makes this other movie that I talked about before called The Road to El Dorado, which is absolutely hilarious. So same company, same artwork and everything. So I'm kind of interested to see how this is. Maybe it's good. I don't know. But, you know, by the pound, you can't go wrong. So the other thing I got for myself was this Absolute Beginner's guitar course. Now, I used to play guitar when I was a kid, a teenager, and it was always by ear. Any kind of instrument I've always played, it's always been by ear. So I don't know if this will actually do me any good, but I have a guitar I've been putting off playing for a while, and I just thought I'd pick this up because it was cheap. And it's like 2 CDs, a DVD, and a booklet. So I'll probably play around with it a little bit when I get some time. It would be nice to know how to actually play instead of just playing around. Those things I picked up for myself. So let's move on to the things I got for eBay. One, and this was brought out right as I was leaving, this giant airplane. It's vintage, it's plastic, all the stickers on it are in really good condition, except the genie, he's torn right there. But it's in really good condition. It's made by Processed Plastics. It doesn't have a date on it, but the last one sold for like 35 bucks. So I'll put 50 bucks on that. 50 bucks or best offer, see what I can get for it. Now this is kind of funny, but it's also vintage. If you remember the cartoon called Shirt Tales, this is a vintage tablecloth for like a birthday party. The only reason I grabbed this is because I noticed that there were 2 others online that just sold. One I think went for like 15 bucks, and they both sold to the same person. So I assume that that person is having a birthday party for maybe their son or daughter, probably daughter, who grew up at the time of this show. So I'm going to get this on there real quick, just in the chance that they're looking for another one, because this stuff is hard to find. I grabbed this Kodak camera. It's in really good condition, only unfortunately it's not working. I put a couple of new batteries in. It's not working, so I don't even think I could sell it for parts because it's just an older camera. However, it did have this memory card in it, 256 megabytes, which I'm sure I can use with one of my other cameras or something like that. So it wasn't a complete loss. I also got a Polaroid Izone camera and some film. Now there are 2 brand new film packs in here, and that's where the money's at. The camera I'll probably throw in for free, because if you say it's free, they can't say, oh, it didn't work, I'm going to send it back. So I'll probably throw that in free if they buy the film. The camera seems to work okay, but I'm not going to put a whole brand new roll of film in there just to test it. So, anyway, I'll probably get about 20 bucks for that together. I also got these two Nerf guns. They're called Nerf Mega. They're blue. The only ones I can find on eBay right now are red. But I should probably be able to get 10 to 15 bucks a piece out of these. Pretty cool. Looks like they use like those giant darts or something. And let me just give you a tip. If you're going to sell any kind of guns, toy guns or whatever on eBay, it has to have an orange tip on it or else you'll get it removed. So that's everything that came from the Goodwill outlet. And the other place I went was the Salvation Army, so I'll show you what I got from there. First thing I grabbed were these little shoes. They're Nike's Diamond Turf 2. I only paid 5 bucks for these. I'll probably be able to get 15 to 20 for them, something like that. I know this style in an adult shoe can go for up to 300 bucks. But as a kid's shoe, it's probably only 20, 30 bucks maybe. This is cool. I'm not a big wrestling fan, but I know that these sell pretty good because people who love wrestling love wrestling. This is a steel cage. It needs cleaned up a little bit on the inside, but it's intact, it's in great condition, and people love these things. I should be able to get about 40 to 50 bucks out of this. The Salvation Army is usually pretty good for some good t-shirts and clothing and stuff. I didn't find any t-shirts yesterday. My back hurt. I didn't feel like sifting through them, but I did find some good jackets. This here is an LL Bean. It's a 2X. It's called an anorak. It's a pullover jacket. It's made of like nylon, and I paid 5 bucks for this, and these easily go for 40 bucks all the time. I also got this quilted vest. The brand is Moose Creek. It's a men's vest, and let's see, I paid $4 for this. I'll be able to get 25 out of this easy. This one's kind of cool. I don't know why people love this stuff so much, but this is a U.S. Postal Service jacket. Made by Tri-Mountain. Really good condition. It looks like that 90s style. You know, in the 90s they had a lot of the navies and this color of green. So that just, I wouldn't doubt it if that came from the 90s. But I paid 5 bucks for this and I should easily be able to get 25 out of it. And then the last one is pretty awesome. This is probably the find of the day. This is a Ralph Lauren Country. I know you can't see it very well, but it's got a hood on it here. Ralph Lauren Country is the brand. I paid $8 for this. I can't think right off what you call this. I want to call it a barn coat, but that's not what it is. But I should be able to easily get 40 to 50 bucks out of this. I don't see any blemishes on it. You always have to make sure that you check the zippers, the buttons. Check under the arms to make sure there's no stains, there's no like pulling away where the seam is or anything like that. Looks to be in great condition, so I should be able to easily get 40 to 50 bucks for that. And again, it looks like that 90s style. In the 90s, they did a lot of stuff in like the block colors. There's a red, and then we've got like a... I'm kind of colorblind, so I can't tell, but this kind of looks like a green or a dark brown, and then a light brown. Yeah, I don't know, but that was so 90s, they did a lot of those color blocks like that. So there it is. That's my haul from yesterday. A lot of really good things. A lot of good money to be made. So I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to get to taking pictures of those and get them listed because I need to make some money so I can keep bringing you guys awesome videos. If you guys like these haul videos, let me know below. I had considered going back to doing them on my old channel that was all about eBay, but I kind of think I'm just going to keep it to this channel if you guys like them enough. So let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.